Well, hi, hello, my dear students. Welcome to my video lecture class. Right up to now, I uploaded video lectures on the topic Newton's laws of motion. Please watch the previous lectures. Today, I am going to discuss the most important concept. Today, I am going to discuss the most important concept, friction. So, very important for the competitive purpose. Friction. What is meant by friction, first of all, and how many types of friction we had, and what are the major points about friction, okay, and the laws of friction. These are all I discussed in this lecture. First of all, definition of friction: the force which opposes or resist or restrict. The force which opposes or resists the motion of a body. The force which opposes or resists the motion of a body is called friction force. So here the direction of friction force is friction force is always direction of friction force is always opposite to the direction of movement of a body. And always parallel to the contact surface. So here this is a surface we consider. So here one block is rest on surface. This is a friction surface, a rough surface. Rough surface is indicated like this. So here this block is resting on this. Here force applied on this block is in this direction. So definitely friction force is acting like this direction. So here always friction force is opposite to the direction of movement of a body. And always parallel to the contact surface. And observe carefully, this is contact surface. Parallel to contact surface and opposite to the direction of applied force. So this is about friction force. And the next important thing is types of friction. How many types of friction we had, and what are the important points about friction. So types of friction and what are the important points about friction. Next, types of friction and what are the important points about friction. If a body is at rest, that means no force, no pulling force, Right. If your body is at rest, that means no pulling force applied. Pulling force or no force. No force acts on body, acts on the body. Then frictional force acts on that body is. Frictional force acts on that body is. Acts on that body is. Friction force acts on that body is 0. So that means F is equal to 0, then definitely frictional force is equal to 0. There is no force act on the body. So then frictional force is also 0. So next time. Types of friction. Types of friction. First one, static friction. Second one, dynamic friction. Or kinetic friction. Next, third one, rolling friction. Static friction is indicated with Fs. Dynamic friction is indicated with kinetic friction is indicated with Fk, and rolling friction is indicated with Fr. So static friction, dynamic or kinetic friction, rolling friction. These are the three types of frictions. So I'll explain one by one. So definition of static friction, dynamic friction, rolling friction, these are all I explained. First one, static friction. The force is applied on the body. Force is applied on the body. Force is applied to move a body. To move a body on rough surface. But it doesn't move. Then friction force is developed in that body. Frictional force is developed in the body. The body is called static friction. It's called static friction. Frictional force is developed in the body. This is called static friction. Next, second one, kinetic friction. So this static friction is indicated with Fs. Fs is equal to mu s into n. Fs is equal to mu s into n. Okay. So here kinetic friction. Kinetic friction. The force is applied on a body. Force is applied to move a body. To move a body. It able to move forward. Then frictional force developed in the body. frictional force developed in the body. That frictional force is called kinetic friction. Fk is equal to mu k into n. Okay, mu k into n. Next, third one, rolling friction. When one body rolls on another body, then frictional force between two bodies is called rolling friction. Fr is equal to mu r n is equal to normal force, mu k is equal to coefficient of kinetic friction, mu s is equal to coefficient of static friction, mu r is equal to coefficient of rolling friction. So these are the types of friction. Okay, types of friction. So next, right, to continuing my lecture on the topic friction, here 3 examples are there. Observe carefully one by one. First example, if you are walking due east, then frictional force on the feet is acts east. Friction on the surface is due west. So here, walking due east, friction force on feet due east. Friction force on surface is west. This is very important. Friction force on surface, friction force on feet. 2 are there here. While we are walking, friction force on feet is at east, same direction. While walking, frictional force is acts in same direction, but frictional force on surface is opposite direction. Next, engine is connected to rear wheels of car. Rear means back. Whenever rear is there, that is replaced with back. Engine is connected to back wheels of car. When car is accelerated, frictional force on rear wheels will be direction of motion. Frictional force on rear wheels will be direction of motion. Frictional force on front wheels is opposite to the direction of motion. Opposite to the direction of motion. This is a second application. Very, very important. These examples are asked in theory type of question. Asked as a theory type of questions in competitive exams. Observe carefully. Next, third one. In cycling, due to rear wheels. In cycling, due to rear wheels, force of friction is acts forward. Due to front wheels, force of friction is acts backward. Force of friction is acts backward. Due to the, in cycling, due to rear wheel, backside wheel, force of friction is acts forward. Due to front wheel, force of friction is acts backward. So this is about 3 important examples and direction of frictional force. So different situation it will be varies. So based upon situation, rear wheels it will act in some opposite direction, front wheels some it will act in different direction. So different situations it will act in different directions. So here main thing is it's always opposite to the direction of motion of your body, and it's always parallel to the contact surface. These two are very important. This is about today's lecture. So I think you all are understood this lecture. If you will get any doubt, please mention in comment box. I hope you all are enjoying these lectures. So while watching, if you got any doubt, so please mention in comment box. So again I'll come back with new concepts and newer problems. So it's time to end my session. Thank you for watching my lectures. Thank you so much.